Buyers, get excited. This is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and I am thrilled to be sharing it with you today. So buckle up, grab a coffee, create a watch party and let's get started. Actually, where do I start? Well, R3, that magical acronym that means medium density residential. But if you look around, we're actually in an undeveloped crescent. So you can develop, but you're not surrounded by development. So back in the day when Armstrong was practicing his moon landing speech, the Holland family were busy building this property as 2 flats. They later proposed that the massive garage be extended skyward and then joined to the main building via a suspended passageway. So inspired and certainly futuristic, this would have been amazing to go out on a limb. However, it just never really got off the ground. So our owner purchased as a dual occupancy back in the early 2000s, and so began her odyssey. It has been a tremendous investment over the years, but it was decided to alter a few walls, create an extra kitchen, creating 3 apartments rather than 2, and there were many improvements that just simply added extra sparkles to the property. There's also 2 gas meters, 2 instant gas hot water services, 3 electricity meters. I guess the plan was to be able to strata the units off, however that would require fire rating the individual apartments, and that's a giant step even for womankind. So as it stands, we have an amazing opportunity. Firstly, as a standalone house. If you have an extended family, then this may be ideal. Or maybe you work from home and you need an office that's segregated from the family. How about those who are multi-generational? No need to put in a granny flat. For those with limited mobility, you can access units 2 and 3 with just 1 small step. So keep your friends close and your mother-in-law closer. Maybe you just want to open this up and create the International Space Station. So it's as simple as opening the hatch. The internal stairway has been planked, plastered, and it's only a weekend away from reopening. I see a tradie who has an eye to the future really making the most of this space, but not so much for the work that you may wish to do, more so for the vehicular access and garaging. And the garage is actually light years away from other houses, so noisy tools would have less of an impact on neighbours and your family alike. There is a daycare over the road, but if you were inclined to set up family daycare, then I would think this would be an awesome space. The enclosed courtyard opens off the bottom flats, which makes for a secure play space and quite a cool zone. Other than filling this courtyard with pink and blue bobbleheads, I see plenty of other options. It's only a margarita away from being a Mexican resort, or a hot tub away from being a Nordic spa, perhaps a typewriter from becoming the next great Australian novel. I would imagine you could even grow mangoes in this sunny solar sanctuary. So speaking of the Nordic look, I love the pine floors, white walls and beams. IKEA may be calling you to shoot their next catalogue here, and there's ample wall space for an art installation. The property is a blank canvas, but it won't actually take an artist to make it feel at home. The concrete block construction and Stramit roof are back in vogue, and it's not hard to imagine how this property could be made to look like it was literally built today. A coat of render, large planking, stone feature walls, and wow, what an impression that would create. So the outlook is almost 360 degrees, taking in Stromlo Observatory, Cohen Forest, Parliament House and Telstra Tower, and all of this light just fills the home with sunlight. It puts a smile on your face as you appreciate the decision that got you here. So I can't remember seeing a yard like this one. Despite the elevated location, it's quite level, and beyond the garage is actually half a block just waiting to be colonised. I would assume that someday there'll be a townhouse built here, but could be half a basketball court or even a hangar. With so much space, you'd be wise to appreciate the gravity of the opportunity that we've got here. Premium R3 blocks are in short supply, especially in these quiet streets. Large family homes suitable for extended families are always in demand. So don't be left gazing. Book your appointment or join us at the open homes, but either way, get off your bottom and make sure you land this one before Elon. I have to take off, but we look forward to seeing you either this week or this weekend.